Okay, so I was reading your original post completely differently than what you were intending it. So I am actually really glad we clarified. And I'm going to tell you upfront and totally honestly that there are going to be a ton of people out there who are going to disagree with exactly what I'm about to tell you. But this is kind of like, this type of stuff is what fills my bucket, these types of conversations and anything that challenges the normative. So I saw a few comments that were like, you're leading her on as soon as you realize that you don't want to be with her forever. I'm going to highly, strongly, in every regard, disagree with that. Because here's the deal. You're saying up front that you're not looking for somebody to spend forever with, right? Like, from what I'm reading, that's how I'm reading it. You are not looking for that person. I want to be perfectly clear about something. You can be completely upfront and honest with somebody over and over and over again, okay? And she can still, at the end of all of it, accuse you of leading you on, right? Of leading her on, but that doesn't make it true. Let me say that one more time. Just because somebody accuses you of something doesn't make it true. See, you cannot control whether or not she or the other person is being upfront and honest with you. So as you're saying, I don't want to get married, I don't want to join houses, I don't want this traditional, I'm not looking to get hitched and hold hands and gaze into each other's, eyes forever. What you don't know is whether when they say me neither, whether or not they actually mean that, or whether they think that they're going to change you. And if they think they're going to change you, at the end of the day, guess what? They're not. And instead of being mad at themselves and admitting that they were the one in the wrong, most people will turn around and point that blame at you and say, you lied to me. Now, so long as you are always honest, and so long as the terms of your relationship are often discussed and negotiated, you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about leading somebody on. So here's the deal. Like, I go into relationships and it's like a business deal. It's like a contract. This is what I'm looking for. Is this what you're looking for? Every Sunday night when I was in a relationship, exactly like what you're saying here, and when it ended, it broke my heart. But I will tell you one thing. He never, ever, ever lied to me. Never. I knew 100% going in exactly what I was entering into. And when it ended, did I hope it would change? I did. Yeah, I did. But I have no resentment and no anger towards him, because guess what? He was nothing but completely honest with me. And I knew at that point I was not looking, what I wanted changed along the way as well. So the thing is when we first got involved, we kept the terms and the boundaries of our relationship were like very specific. We didn't talk about family. We didn't talk about my kids. We didn't talk about other everyday things. And then as the relationship evolved, we did begin talking about other things. And, we went on, our relationship evolved quite a bit, right? But the one thing that always stayed the same was that every Sunday we checked in. Hey, and the question that we asked was not, is this still working for you? We asked, is this still working for me? Am I getting what I need out of this relationship? And we had agreed early on that as soon as that was no, then it was over. And basically, the other thing that I think was really, really important was that we set up front. Like, on that Sunday, that was the moment that we would talk. Like, if I did something earlier in that week that pissed you off and you didn't say it, like, now's your time to clear the air. It was no holds bar. Like, clear the air. Like, if you're feeling like I'm reaching out too much, you have to tell me that. If you're getting contradictory, conflicting feelings from me, like, let's talk about it. So here's the deal. This type of relationship can be the most beautiful, healing, amazing thing that you've ever been in. But if done correctly, it will hold up a mirror and it will heal you. And it will be so powerful in your life. But it has to be done with the right person. And you will not know whether or not she's lying to you until the end. So if at the end of the day, if she hopes and prays that she's going to change you, then no matter what, at the end of it, she's going to blame you. But that doesn't mean that you led her on. All you can do is be brutally honest at all costs.